listening to this on the flip side, recommended settings is going to be 1.2, 1.5, getting all the information, getting ready to explain how to set up your miner. But we're doing this live, so just getting this link out, waiting to see if some people show up. If not, whatever, we're going to get this started. But yeah, man, if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe as well, and tweet it out if you find it valuable. But we're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Let's get it. All right, let's get into it. What's up, Bud Greens? Thanks, this is a cool ass beat, right? I need to release these NFTs already. It's like I've been waiting for the NFT market to come back so I can come back. I'm waiting on that. Just kidding. What's up, world? I make music, I play music, I select music, and all that other good shit. But Monday through Friday, around 9 o'clock, 9:30, I am a crypto enthusiast. So without further ado, let's jump into it, because today is September 19th, 2023. And I want to teach you how to use the XENMINER, because it's going to be a big part of our ecosystem. And yesterday, we learned a lot. So we're going to dive in, try to get you set up. Things might be different if you're on a Mac, on a PC, but pretty much all of it is the same stuff. You're going to be using a program called Terminal, and you're going to be downloading a package called Python. So it's very simple. The thing about it is you might run into some loading issues because you don't have prerequisites, which can be thought of as like drivers, right? You don't have the right drivers in your computer memory to run the script. So we'll see. I probably won't run into any errors because I already have everything loaded, but we'll take each step real quick and get it all set up. So without further ado, black screen. Hold up. Hold up. All right, there we go. Real quick. Yo, check out Zen price with the Bollinger Bands. It's looking very similar to this particular area. This shit is catching a floor, maybe? We'll see. Again, the only way that Zen goes down in price, just before I kick off XENMINER, is if everyone minting is selling. So if buyers are buying and selling, then the price won't fall as fast because it's just liquidity recycling. But if minters bring new liquidity to the LP and dump it on the DEX, it's gonna keep pushing the price down. So we're waiting to see what the miners do. We had a big discussion in the stream yesterday about miners being in profit, which you can definitely see. I guess, yeah, here before we kick off the super technicals, just for those that tune in for the daily Zen content, go to Zen Turbo. And this is what we were basically having a debate about yesterday. I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm saying hold your Zen, but I get the miner side where it's like, hey, nah, we're still in profit. So you can see that right here. The cost is Zen. If you're mining in the correct manner, you're actually way in profit compared to the liquid Zen. So this little conundrum here, right, where the price is Zen doesn't match how much it costs for you to get liquid Zen, in a sense of like abundance, right? You want to buy a shit ton, you're going to pump the price. So the price isn't going to represent how much liquid Zen you can get. So here we have the mining Zen, which means you're throwing in your gas and you're going to mine some Zen. And over time, once it's available, that's what today's mining price is reflecting to these two variables, right? So that's why miners are in profit by a long shot. Well, not by a long shot, just by like a little hair, you know? But people buying Zen, they could potentially push the price and keeping miners in profit. So some would say that we need to go down another 99%, which we've already identified that range. Be down here 7 zeros to 27. So keep your eye on it. It's a possibility because of the way the miners are threatening the speculators. We're gonna dump this shit. And I want some rage quitting to happen. This is the time to rage quit. I don't want you to rage quit in the bull market. Nah, you got to get your funds now. Not when we're all getting the bag. But yeah, Zen blocks. So first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to xenminer.mu.leaderboard. So I'm going to put this in the chat. And if you're watching this on the restream, you should see the live chat. Go and look at it. You can get the link. Now what we see here that is significant is this mining difficulty. So when you want to enter into the arena of mining here, you're going to be entering with, right now it's 1,000 or 1,023 miners, but our difficulty rate is at 1,800. So this is funny because a lot of people have dropped off and the difficulty is still up. So it's getting harder to make actual blocks because so many people are ramping up their CPU core processing power, because this is the thing that makes Zen blocks interesting is it's like Bitcoin, but it's not like Bitcoin because it's using a new algorithm called Aragon. And Aragon 2 is GPU resistance, which means that you can't use a GPU to mine Zen blocks. And what that does is that automatically creates like a mining pool of strategy, because you need to have cores of CPU power, not cores of GPU power. And majority of cryptocurrencies today are actually like hyper focused on that specific build, where they are building their blockchains to work with GPU power, because that's really powerful. I mean, it's powerful, right? But I don't really know, right? I'm just like you. I'm a noob. I'm into crypto, but when it comes to the blockchain, I just know that's forever. So I let it do its thing. But watching a blockchain be built, now I'm very interested in discovering. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to this site, which is xenminer.mu with 3 O's.com/leaderboard. The leaderboard is basically where you can see everybody's minted Zen blocks. So everybody's already minted Zen blocks. It's been going for about a week now, and that's why it's kind of special, because a lot of these people minted a lot of fucking Zen blocks, like 170. That's crazy. Right? Now I'm gonna tell you should use a new wallet when you're doing this, so then this way you can make sure everything is fresh and ready to go. But you can see here, this is hashhead.io. It's a tool for Zen blocks created by Tree City West, where you can monitor your minted blocks. So you can see how many blocks you've contributed to and how many total blocks you've minted on your own. So I've minted 14. Let's fucking go. Right? I've been doing this for 2 days. So you could almost say I got 7 a day, which is all right. But the difficulty is rising. So it is becoming harder and harder to get a block. That's kind of why I want to make this video, for those who are interested and want to come online to make it even harder. All the Zen miners are going to be mad at me for doing this, but who cares? It's fun. It's actually pretty fun to see everything. Now, again, the reason why you want to start on this page on the leaderboard is because the leaderboard is going to have the link to the GitHub. Now, if you've never used GitHub before, GitHub is just a repository website. Repository just meaning library. Just think of it that way. It's a library website of code. If you go to the public library and you're saying, hey, I want to find a book on cooking, that's GitHub in coder land, where they say, I want to find some code. So I'm going to go to GitHub and find out what I'm looking for, right? So what does that mean for you as a user? It means nothing. It means this is where you're going to go to get the XENMINER recipe, right? From Jack Levin's actual GitHub. So leaderboard, get your miner here. You're going to get into this GitHub, right? And in this GitHub, again, we're going to find repositories, and we want to get the XENMINER. Now, what's cool about this here is it's going to tell you what type of code you're interacting with. So you'll see here that this has been cloned or forked 25 different times. So other people have made their own version of it, just using the simplicity of this code. It's also been starred 27 times. It's been updated 7 hours ago. And here's the type of code base it's built in. So you'll see it's built in Python. And that's something you will need to download to your computer in order to run the miner. So let's go ahead and click on this. All right. So once we get here, what we'll notice is that we're basically in the code. And all of these little packages here, these are packages for you to download so that you can start setting up your miner. Now, if you've never torrented it before, right? You're a new kid on the block. You never got to live through the torrent era. Well, I'm here to let you know, always read me, okay? Read me is a designed overview of what you're getting your hands into. So here you can read about everything, and it tells you about the installation. But what I would say is don't worry about this. Just go ahead and download the miner. So the way you download the miner is you come up here and you go to code and you hit download zip. All right, once you hit download zip, it's gonna ask you your path you wanna send it to and blah, 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 right? Now what I'm gonna tell you to do is you should make a folder on your desktop. Call it XENMINER and put the zip file into there. So here's how it looks on my particular setup. Let's go to list. So I created a folder and I call it XENMINER, and then I put the zip into this folder and then I unzip it, right? I mean, yeah, the old folder is here, but then I bring over all the files from this folder into this one. So actually I should delete this. It doesn't need to be there anymore. But yeah, you'll unzip, you'll see a folder. All those files from that folder, drop them back into the created XENMINER folder that you created. Okay, then you can just delete this whack ass folder. Is there a delete button here? What the hell? Oh, big trash. All right, you can keep the zip if you want. I always think it's best practice to keep the original download. I mean, it's gonna change over time, but at least you'll have it for yourself. So all of these packages, once these are loaded onto your computer, think of each one of these as like a different program that you're gonna run to get to the miner. But it's really, you're just gonna be using two. You're gonna be using miner py and sync node. Everything else pretty much just pops up. I would say for now, don't worry about the index builder. What you might want to do is join the Telegram if you want to get more versed outside of just starting to mine. Laugh my ass off. Look at this guy. He's got 311 blocks, but he ain't got no super blocks. Womp, womp, womp. But yeah, back to this. So what you're gonna do, right, is you're going to download the file, get it right. You're gonna get the file. It's gonna look like this, and there's only one thing that you need to do, which is change the account. Okay, the account is your wallet address so that you can take credit for mining. So don't worry about anything else in this. All you need to do is change this to your wallet address. So we'll see that here. You can use a very simple tool, which is text editor. Ooh, shout out to text editor. So text editor is cool on Mac because you don't have to worry about having like some sort of coding compiler thing. So once you open it up, you want to change the account to your address, right? And then save. You hit the little save button. Save up top, right? And it's gonna save this file with your account. Now what happens is you're gonna need to download Python. So you're gonna go to python.org and you're gonna download the most latest version of Python, right? So this script runs with Python, and this is what's kind of intriguing. In case you didn't know, there's actually no blockchain built currently with Python as the core. No one has done it, so it is pretty interesting that Jack Levin has decided to choose Python as the coding language for Xblocks, and we're seeing the versatility. For instance, this is a Python website. It was very easy for Tree City West to spin it up because calling the information, it was just all within the Python scope. So he, within a couple of minutes, whipped up an indexer for your wallet. So Python is a pretty powerful computer language, and that's why we're nerding the fuck out over here. Yeah, we be talking about price, but we here for the tech. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna download this. La-di-do, la-di-dee. Once it downloads, what you'll notice is in your application folder on your MacBook, once you download it, you'll see a folder for Python. It'll be in your application area, right? And what you're gonna do is open up Python, and then you're gonna do installation, certification, and you're gonna do the installation command. Goddamn. All right, and when you do that, that's gonna install Python into your computer. All right. What's gonna happen is, watch, we'll just hit it like this. All right, you're gonna double click it. Terminal is gonna pop up. Where's my terminal? Yo, what up, Tree City West? What is the utility of XenBlocks? There's no utility yet. It's just experimental. We just having fun. There it is. Oh, it's behind this thing. That's why I can't see it. There we go. Yeah, it's just experimental for now, but now that it's becoming more and more difficult to mine, it's starting to get spicy. We're getting very spicy. So when you click on the Python concept here, it's going to come through on your terminal, and then your terminal is going to come up with all this stuff, and it's going to say, hey, we're updating it, we're saving the session, it's complete, blah blah blah. Cool, right? So you can hit Control C. Oops. Right. Oh, never mind. I gotta open a new window. Okay, or a new shell. That's what it's called. Okay. All right. So once you have Python installed, and I run everything through the terminal. So there's two ways to do this. There's also idle, which is a Python compiler within, like, I guess, created by Python. But the thing about it is you're still going to use this, which is your native terminal to your computer. You're still going to have to use your native terminal to download the PIPs that you're going to need, which are the prerequisites. All right. So when we're looking at the code, I'm going to go back here to the code. Go to the code. All right. So when we're looking at the code, let's bring this code up. All right, so when we're looking at the code here, what we'll notice is that there's all these things on the top that say import, 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 blah, 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 right? These are your prerequisites. So you need these imports because they're importing the servers that are going to make you crypto. All right, they're called prerequisites. So here, you're going to need those PIPs. These import things, you need them over here. Some of them did not come over. And that's just simply because it's a new build, right? So your computer didn't know Jack Levin created fucking XENMINER, so it's not going to have the prerequisites. It's just like anything in computer world where you had to upload drivers or update some shit, right? So you just need to make sure you have everything. And again, if you do the README, it will tell you how to do it, right? So what you're going to do, he actually changed this up a little bit. There was more here, right? Maybe it's on this one. Let me see. Where's my README? I don't want to open it or not. Whatever it is. I don't know why my README is popping up in that. Oh, let me see. Yeah, we got it. This is a good code. Visual Studios, if you need it. Okay, it's the same thing. I forgot where I saw it. Man, now I feel kind of stoops. But long story short, you're going to have to install some prerequisites into your computer. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to launch, like once you have Python installed, okay, you have the GitHub installed, okay, and again, you've made the folder, separate singular folder for the XENMINER, right? All your files live in the folder, okay? They're not sporadic. They're in a fucking folder, okay? Once you have that, those three things, terminal open, Python downloaded, all XENMINER files in a folder, you're going to go to your command line and you're going to call that folder to the command line. So you're going to hit CD, enter, right? And that's just going to be a change of directory because we want to change the direction of the terminal. Because obviously, if you don't use terminal in general, you should do some tutorials on YouTube on how to use this or to understand this. All right, you don't. This is 1964 computering right now, bro. Like just text, no UIs, no photos. You feel me? So you got to tell it what to do. So CD says change directory, right? I like to do it once because it seems to work better. Once I do CD enter and I do it again, it goes to the directory I want to go to. So the directory being the folder. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit CD again, and then I want to hit this little squiggly line with a slash, right? So you want the little squiggly line. I don't know the name squiggly line. You're gonna have to figure it part out. Squiggly line, computer squiggly line. All right, and then desktop. That's why I say save it to your desktop because now you're gonna show the path of where you need to go next. All right, so you're gonna go to desktop, and then you're gonna type in the folder XENMINER. Okay, all right, that's what my shit's called. Yeah, XENMINER. Enter. So when I hit enter, I should see the top of my terminal turn into the directory of the XENMINER. All right, if you want, rewind the video a little bit. You'll notice this said Don B before it said XENMINER. And that's why it's important that, in my opinion, if you're using MacBook, just do everything in one folder so that you have it all here. Now, the next thing you're probably going to have to do is install some PIPs, which are the, again, you see it right up here. Which are these things. Some of them load, some of them don't. And you'll see it when you try to run the miner, you'll get an error. I wish I was getting errors right now, but I'm not because I set everything up. So I'm just going to show you how to install it just in case, right? So what you would be doing is, I guess I didn't do it here, but here, we'll open up another shell real quick. There's another way, another good practice as well is to double check to make sure that you have Python installed. So you could do that by putting in Python 3 and then space version, right? If I do Python 3 space dash version, it's going to show me that I have Python on my computer. All right, so this is just a safe thing to do before you start trying to do all the Python stuff to make sure it's there. Then you can also see if you have any prerequisites from Python already installed. So you do PIP 3 space dash version. All right, and you see that, bam, it should load it up. It said, PIP 23.21 from library framework, Python framework, blah, 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 and all that shit. So it's in there. All right. If you're running into any errors, this is the thing you need to do. You need to double check, make sure you have Python. Then you need to double check and make sure you have PIP3, because those are the errors you're going to run into, is that these aren't configured on your computer, and you need to do that, right? And again, you see this terminal, this shell, it says Don B. This shell, it says XENMINER. So I'm in a different folder. I love this shit. Well, I'm over here. I'm on like my hard drive in a sense. Whereas over here, I'm in the folder, and you need to be working directly with the folder. I'm just gonna tell you that now, because it took me 2 hours to set this shit up when I could have just been speeding through it. Now, how do I install a PIP? Right? If you don't have a PIP installed, one of them, it seems to be is request. That one seems to be the one that pops up. So you do install, right? Or my bad, you gotta do PIP first. So PIP3 install, and then you would just type in request. Right. Again, I like to use the imports to make sure that I have them all. Enter. You see here, and it's going to tell me, all right, I went ahead, I uploaded all of that, you know, and I can do the same thing again for anything else that I need. PIP3 install. Right. Another one you might need to get is Aragon 2. So let's go ahead and hit Aragon. Oh, this one's a little saucier though. This one isn't that easy. Hold up. Actually, that's what I'm saying. I had a document on that one. You might need to Google search that one real quick. Hold up. PIP. And this is what's cool though. You can do anything you want to do. Oh, there it is. So mine's I was already searching it. But you see, you're going to use Google too to help you comprehend what you need next, right? So go ahead and if you need to find Aragon 2, just go type in PIP install and you'll see the fucking thing pop up. So once that's let's go back to terminal. Right, if I need to install this, I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste, go back. And again, if you don't have the 3, you're gonna be messing up. So you gotta make sure you have a 3 after your PIP and your Python. All right, and then bam, got that installed. So that's how you install PIPs into your computer. You need to make sure you're in the XENMINER. I don't really recommend doing it here because I just don't know about it yet. But I like the organization feature of just keeping everything in this folder. Because also what happens is as you start to build things out, there's databases that pop up. And if you have a one folder, those databases, when they are created, because they're not going to be there in the beginning, right? You'll have a place for them to land. That's just something I really like. So just my little, my little tip to you, man. Make a folder, stay organized. Do not be freestyling. And again, freestyling is you in a terminal with your fucking username at the top. That's freestyling. Because why are you all over your computer, bro? Like, that's supposed to be for hard drive shit. Right? Not the script, man. You know what I'm saying? This the operation room. But this the nurse's office. Keep it simple. So now that we got all this shit set up, we can start running our miner. And again, the miner is very simple to set up. You just need to update the code so that it has your, creditable account, the account you wanted to be accredited, okay, for mining shit. Once you update that, then what you do is you come here, you type in Python 3 and then miner.py, right? So miner.py, I don't know if y'all can see that shit. I hope y'all can see all these tiny little things. I hope y'all can see it. All right. So now that I'm in the miner folder, I'm gonna type in Python miner.py and hit enter. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, okay, hold on. I might need to redo this. Let's re-download it real fast. Hold up. So, because I changed it here, but I should not. Maybe I shouldn't be changing it here because of the imports. Hold on. Let's see something real fast. Hold up. It's telling me that there's a error in the code. You see, you'll get these things. That's great. I'm actually happy it happened. So it'll tell you there's an error. You see, I try to run the miner and it said file user miner PYP line 4 from hub invalid syntax. So something in the syntax is invalid. If you really wanted to, you could go to chat. You go to ChatGPT, and this is just for educational purposes, so you can understand what I'm saying. You can use this system to identify the error if you don't understand it. So you can like just take this and go here and say, what is this error in Python? Right? And then drop it. And it'll tell you the error message you're seeing is a syntax error in your Python code, specifically line 4 of the minor py error, and blah, blah, blah. So it's going to tell you what you might need to do. So then I guess if I'm going to stay loyal to like saying text editor is tight and I was about to ditch it, maybe I shouldn't ditch it. Let's not ditch text editor. That's some bitch made shit. So text editor is saying there is an extra. So I don't know if you can see this, but like if there's a little like little blinky right there. You know what I'm saying? Little blinky. You'll see the blinky right there. Everything I click after is right next to the letter. But when I click right here on pass lab hash, you'll see there's a little space. The tiniest space, bruh. I gotta hit back on that, and now I gotta save it. Okay, so now that I've done that, when I go here, I run the code again, which is Python 3, and then miner.py. Invalid syntax. It still says there's a little space there. I think I like messed it up because I hit back. So you know what I would do at this point if they're saying that the code is wrong like that? Because again, you gotta know what you're doing. So you're gonna have to troubleshoot sometimes, and you can't be scared. If you're scared, go to church. But just go ahead. What I'm gonna do real quick is copy my address. So I don't want to go find it. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna close this out. Then I'm just gonna go right over that mining file. I'm gonna go right over it. Yes, please replace that shit. That shit is broke. Then we'll go back. Let's go find the miner file. So see, it was just updated just now, 10:03. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open this up in text editor. What we'll probably see is a collapse. Yep. So that's what I did wrong. I went ahead and edited this shit. I should not touch that. So we'll go ahead, swap this back to mine. And again, don't touch this. You saw what I did there. I touched it because I thought, you know, my hands were itching and I was like, I don't like this space. So don't touch anything. Just touch this, the account thing. So go ahead, we'll save that. And now go back to terminal. And now when I hit Python 3 miner.py, I'll start mining some hashes. So that's how it goes in a couple of steps, right? And that's just to get the miner started. So once you have your miner started, you'll see here, it'll start mining blocks. And you can get going. You'll get your hashes, how many hashes you're creating. You'll also see your hash rate. This is why I like doing it in the terminal, because it's pretty close to your CPU power. So you're going to be getting as many hashes as your computer can possibly handle. And this is why the difficulty has gone up, because more and more people are turning on cores to mine as many as they can. They're trying to get super blocks. So how do I turn on more cores here? Well, just run the process again. We're going to go ahead and open a new shell. Right, and then we're just gonna rerun the process. So we're gonna call the CD command, CD desktop, all right, or squiggly /desktop /xenminer, because again, we're organized. All of our shit's in a folder. We're in the folder. Then we're gonna go ahead and just type in Python 3 miner.py. That's going to start that up. So then we're going to go ahead and get another shell. And again, you're going to need to know your computer, right? Because if you, like, my computer is only 4 cores in its processing power. So I shouldn't do more than 4 windows. Think of each one of these portals as a core. And that's why now, here, we'll go ahead and set up one more so I can do it. CD, desktop. Yeah, a lot of typing, bitch. Better get used to this. Better get used to this typing. Imagine it's 2023. Somebody's like, you better get used to this typing. All right, we're in there. And then again, process Python 3. And that's what I mean. You'll be a pro by the end of this because you'll be typing in the same shit over and over again. It's like, oh, shit. And then you'll know how to run every script. So now what I want to show you is the importance here of running terminals. So you see we started at 600 hashes. Now we're down to 300 on this window, 300 on this window, 300 on this window. So now that we have, we're using up a lot of computer power to do this. And I mean, I'm also streaming, so I'm fucking shit up. Surprised the computer's going. But when you're doing it like this, ladies and gentlemen, this is raising your capabilities or your possibilities of getting more blocks. So I run like 3 of these a night, and this is why on my on my account right now I got 14. I've been doing it for 2 days and I've gotten 14 blocks. I feel like I got a lot more the first day, but it is what it is. More people are coming online, right? Like, I'm making this video, I'm trying to get you to come online. And again, the reason for this, to be honest, is another special package within the file set here. So hold on, let me bring up these files. So here we're gonna have sync node. Okay, sync node is something you're gonna need to run. And this is why I'm saying I'm making this video. You come to the Telegram and learn every other package in here, because just the miner is great to get online, right? We only used one file out of all of these. Now the rest of these files, they're also things that you want to run. So let's go ahead real quick. Let's set up this particular window here. Let's set it up for the miner folder. So again, CD, let's change the, and I might be doing something repetitive, so you can learn to see if you need to do that every single time. But personally, me, it works, so I'll just keep doing it. All right, XENMINER, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just go to Python 3, and we're gonna run sync node. Now sync node, this is why, again, I wanna make this video. Sync node is what's helping build consensus for XenBlocks. So the more and more people that runs this Python script, oh damn, my bad, I ran it wrong. You gotta put your wallet address at the end. So oopsies, everything's fucking up. All right, hold on. So that's my wallet address. But so what you do, there's a formula, and again, come to the Telegram if you really want to get hip to the scene, because this is a step outside of the mining, but it is gonna help the network, and it's gonna heighten your chances of getting a super block from what I'm under the impression of. Running the rest of the blockchain is gonna help your account get a super block. So I'm trying to help. So what you want to do is you want to do Python syncnode.py, which is the Python code, and then your wallet address so that you can take credit for running the sync node. When you run the sync node, what's going to happen is every block from the blockchain is going to sync with your computer. And then you're going to help with the consensus of building this like proof of work system. And right now my sync node isn't a loop, isn't a reoccurring loop. So I have to like type in mine every few minutes and resync. But there are people, and maybe today while I'm on, I gotta take a flight right now, so actually I gotta fucking wrap this shit up. But maybe later on today I'll figure it out and I'll create a loop so I can just leave my computer on. It can keep syncing the chain, all the blocks, all of the ledger. It can keep minting, and hopefully all the XENMINER stuff, it's something, what do they say in crypto, right? Like in cryptocurrency, it's not about being early, it's about being persistent. Like you can be early to a lot of shit and still make the wrong move. You could do everything right and still make one move that makes it so that you don't get anything. but persistence, consistency, and working towards an actual goal. I would almost say staying organized and on top of your shit. It's just a compressed way of saying it. You're gonna get more from that bull market in crypto. But there are gonna be people who tell you want to look for the 10,000x. You want to look for the 1,000x. You want to be on YouTube all day with your face in fucking YouTube, looking at somebody with some like fucking thing. Nah, man, not in Zen world. We're like literally tapping into the matrix. Look at my computer screen right now. What in the fuck is going on over here? Zen world is going on over here. But yeah, that was a quick little tutorial. Leave questions below if you need any extra help. Run it back. And again, what I explained in this, because the only error that you guys got to see was the syntax error, which is good to show how easy it is to fix the code by downloading it again from GitHub. Okay. Now, when you run into, again, systematic errors, because you don't have packages and prerequisites loaded onto your computer, again, it's really just about understanding how the terminal works. And just to put an emphasis on it while we're here. When you launch a terminal, it's going to have your folder on top. It says the name of the user. It's within the realm of the hard drive. So personally, I work in folders. So again, you want to call the folder, change the name on top before you start rocking, so you know for a fact you're in your little program, okay? And then everything should be smooth. Yo, last day to mint the vampire. For real? Shit, I might need to get some of that. You should see if you can run my Block Explorer script. You gotta put in the file in your folder, and then where do I find your script? Tree City West? Is it on your Twitter? I'll run it real quick. If it's on your Twitter, I can run it real quick. Let me see. And see, then now, look at me, man. I'm a Python motherfucker. You're like, hey, yo, run my script, dog. Shit, 3 days ago, I would have been like, you want me to read the Bible? Are we talking movies? Scripts. What the hell are those? I think it's on your site though, right? All right, right here. Look how fast this is. This is how fast we're moving now. They're gonna be scared of us. So again, what I like to do, download the zip. And then what we do, we put the zip into the miner folder. Stay organized. All right, go back to your miner folder. You'll see your zip pop up there. I got my 2 zips down here. So this is the Tree City West zip. We're gonna unzip that. We're gonna get the folder here. And again, what I like to do, I like to take everything from this and bring it to regular. Bring it to the regular. What the heck's? Whatever. We'll do it like this then. Won't be difficult, bitch. Remember, I am the human. Okay, it's all there. Oh, did it all move over? No. Where did it go? Where did it go? Wait a second. Where did all this shit go? That's funny. Is it here? Indexer. Oh, it's here. Okay. All right. So you're saying I should run indexer and then check chain. Okay, so Python 3, and then we'll get the file from over here. It's index dot py. So it's indexing. Oh damn, this shit might index forever. Oh man, I'm sorry, Tree City West. I want to show this right now, but I really do gotta go. All right, here, we're gonna let this index real quick. I'm gonna go do something. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? Y'all still there? Left my ass off. Dude, I had to move my fucking car. But let's see what the fuck happened over here. I was like, all right, I'm gonna let that index real quick, move my whip, and we'll be back. Oh, so it's still indexing. Oh, this is gonna take a long time, man. It takes like 20 seconds. Is it done? I hate that I'm missing out on this. I'm so lost. I would say what I just did was a high level explanation to show you how fast you can get started. Now, you don't need to understand Python. You just need to understand the commands, right? And then what you're trying to do. But I'm sorry, I was fucking running. But yeah, like, oh, see, so you got people here rocking the web browser, but you see the hashes 100, because your phone can't really do too many blocks. But this person found a whole bunch. Damn, they must have been running. This must be running forever. There ain't no way. How did you get all them blocks? That must have been before or something. No, it's a visual bug. What's going on? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, this is a good place to go get references, get questions answered. A lot of people in here helping. You can see it's international. Yeah, a lot of people are helping. It's done. Just run checker now. Oh, okay. So why does it keep saying process is 0? How do I get out of this? I hit enter, or I gotta hit Control C, right? Okay. And then checker. Okay, so Python 3. That was something that got me pretty wrapped up too. Like, I don't really know how to like stop processes, but I think it's Control C. Oh shit! What we got in our face? Yo, this tight. Python. Oh, my bad. Zen Python Block Explorer by Tree City West. Block Explorer menu. Search blocks, IDs, search account, search. Here, let's see if I search my account. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta just do a number. Enter choice. I want to search my account, so I'm gonna do 2. And then let's see what comes up. Nice. Hey, this is tight, bro. So this is what y'all been doing this whole time with Python. It's pretty cool. I like living my life in the terminal. Now I see why people be so horny for the terminal. I never really understood it. I was like, why do people love the command line so much? That'd have been a really cool DJ name. Command line. Someone out there, if you're out there, you can run with it. Run with command line. That one's hard, because this is controlling everything. So this is telling me now about my account. So you can, I guess, technically, if you wanted to, right? Because we run in terminal. We got all these terminals up. So technically, you don't even need to use the web browser. If you don't want to, you could definitely use just terminal and Tree City West Block Explorer all at one time, because you could just keep running to see how many blocks you've mined from here. You don't have to use the website. But shout outs for the user face, man. Shout outs Tree City West, bro. He is the real MVP. That's tight. So it feels so good when it actually works. Imagine if it didn't work right now. But nah, man, it's looking good. Again, really like this too. How'd you make this? Super horny for the command line. Yo, don't say that to a girl, bro. She's just gonna leave your ass. Wait, what the fuck? Command line. That's what we call the, a gushy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, not my bandana matching the text. Look at that. That's crazy. It's like today was supposed to be a green day. ASIC art generator. Hey, he gave away the sauce. That's funny. Use a Jupyter Notebook to open miners and browsers. Oh, yeah. Jupyter Notebook is really cool. I use that with RunPod. That'll probably be another thing I'll do a tutorial on. Damn, we've been doing this for like an hour. So, hey, if you're watching this on the flip, welcome. We're just chatting right now. I'm here Monday through Friday. I actually won't be streaming for the next couple days. Might not be back until next Monday. It's Mama Bruh's birthday tomorrow, so I'm flying out in a couple hours. Go have my birthday dinner with Mama Bruh. She's turning 60, so it's gonna be pretty dope. And because I'm gonna be away from my setup, I'll have my laptop, so maybe I'll stream Thursday from my parents' crib. But it really just varies. I just got to see how shit is playing out, because I won't have control of my environment. You feel me? Like, I'm in control right now. Like, you can't throw my mojo off. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So I just wanted to get this video out to the Zenians that really want to go out and start doing Zen mining with Zen blocks. You can see it's very, very, very simple. If you're running into errors, I did it with you live. Just use chat GTP, and this is why Zen GTP is going to be dope. Because imagine not giving your information to Microsoft. Now Microsoft knows that I'm trying to learn Python. The more and more, oh yeah, here's mine right here from yesterday. So you can see me. This is me struggling, trying to learn how to do everything. I was like, how to run Python script in Mac terminal. I taught myself how to do all this shit using this. What is this error? And then it would ask it, and then it would tell me, right, and how to resolve it. Because I needed to change some paths in my bin. I didn't really need to. I was starting to work harder versus working smarter, which is adding a 3. Eventually, it told me, it was like, you should just probably add a 3, bro. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I did that, and it worked. I didn't know how to do the pips. So I kept asking it, what is this error? What is this error? This is how you use ChatGTP. If you didn't know, this is how you do it. All right. How do I change path in Python in ZS8 or ZSH? What else? Command line. What is this error? So I did a lot of this, and it just kept telling me the same things, but it just took me a second to comprehend it and get to the passageway that I wanted. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself, and you have the tools. It's 2023. Like, don't just get stuck. Like, you can do this. I believe in you. Happy birthday, Mama Bruh. Hell yeah. Oh man, that's fire. Tree City West said that block explorer uses sync node, so you have to run sync node with the index or to get new information. I'm trying to figure that out now. You'd probably, I mean, I don't really understand it all, but the way I'm thinking of it is it seems like we need providers that run sync node all the time. And that's where I'm seeing it now. I'm like, damn, my energy costs would be running sync node every fucking second. So there's a lot of value in this now that I'm getting hip to the game. I'm like, man, there's different angles where people can be like, nah, I need to pay my light bill. I got to run sync node. Or, you know, because like, again, it's one thing to run a miner. That's what we set up today. But at the end of the stream, I was saying, if you want to start getting more spicy with it, you want to start doing sync node, you know, you want to hang out with Tree City West, get a block explorer. That's all extra shit. Okay, you don't have to do it, but it helps the community. It helps the consensus. So we prefer you to get into it, right? Run that. But that's what I'm thinking, Tree. I think we're in the early stages where you are gonna have to really set that up and maybe even pay for it for a little bit, and maybe it turns into something. But yeah, we gotta hold Jack Levin accountable if we're gonna start doing that shit. Like, oh man, I gotta make some shit. I gotta pay for it. Ah, hell no. What if it don't crack off? You know. But yeah, maybe this is the geeks opportunity. For those that don't have pretty UI, you don't need pretty UI when you're working with terminal. You just need cool colors. I like that. All right, y'all. But yeah, we've been streaming for an hour. Like, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications. Follow Tree City West. Follow any Xenian. Anybody that says that X equals Zen, follow them. And yeah, man, have a good rest of your week. We'll catch you possibly Thursday for DB Zen launch. Oh, actually, here I got some gas. I got some news. It's not just Zen blocks. Here's some news. If you've been using XenFi, you might want to go tap in with them. XenFi updated us today with this tweet saying that they're getting ready to do their launch on Binance chain. So if you've been trading or cross chain swapping, you're gonna get their token, which is XNF, and it's gonna be released on the Binance network. That's just what they are on. They're on Binance, so you're gonna get that on there. But now what they're saying is that they're gonna be doing an airdrop of equal value to Base and Optimism. So that's pretty dope. You're gonna get an airdrop. If you've been using them for the last 2 months of Binance, Ethereum, Coinbase, and Optimism. And it does look like XenFi is going to follow the principles of Zen and really be a cross-chain and support that, because that's what it's about. It's about breaking barriers and lowering barriers at the same damn time. So that's what they're doing. Really hyped for them. Go show this tweet some love. I posted it on my my Twitter or my X, and like, if we, again, supporting the developers in the bear market, we're helping ourselves. We're keeping them encouraged to build, and they're gonna stick around so that when the bull comes back and all the money's flowing in, we have these sick ass developers that are making dApps, and we'll see what happens with Zen price. I see right now DXN is taking a dump. Yuck. But it's it's pumping. Somebody must have sold and everybody already bought up, huh? Yes, sir. See, this is scary. 715 dropped the price by 20 cents. So slippage is getting fucking horrible because there's no ETH. Yep. Watch out. Watch out now. Don't let like, see, that's what I'm saying, man. People are gonna be so mind fucked when like 50 ETH goes in here at one time. Kind of like how in Zen, somebody put 100 Ethereum. I don't know if they pulled out. We can try to check it out here. Let's see real quick. Everything is a real quick in my world. Oh, let me just see real quick. Hold up. Oh, real quick. Listen. All right, here. So you see September 13th, somebody added 100 Ethereum to the liquidity pool over here. Now, I don't know if they pulled out. They probably have. Let's see. Yeah, so they already, okay, yeah. Then they exited the next day. They're like, I'm out of here. They got 1 ETH. Wow. And a whole bunch of Zen. So I don't know what this account's doing. Maybe they'll sell it all. But yeah, they're playing. But that's what I'm waiting for on DB Zen. They should do this on DB Zen and the price will go crazy. But they probably would never do it. So erase that hopium. But yeah, man, peace out, y'all. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday.